For experiment 4, I'll be doing a mock demonstration of how to remove the water from a hydrated salt so you can find the percent water mass of a hydrated salt. So the first step you do is you get your ring stand and your ring clamp and your clay triangle and set it up. But in this case, I just have this contraption here with a pair of scissors. And then the first thing you want to do is burn off any impurities that may remain in your ceramic container. So you would put the ceramic container on the ring clamp and you turn on the burner. Then you'd let it heat for about 5 to 7 minutes. Now, after that process is finished, you would take the ceramic container and let it sit on a mesh and let it sit for about 10 minutes so it can cool down. After about 10 minutes, you'd want to have your finger about 1 to 2 centimeters away to see if it's still too hot. If it's not too hot, what you would then do is transfer it to your scale. Now, once it's transferred to your scale, you would take the measurement of how much it weighs by itself, and without removing it from the scale, you'd measure out about 2 grams of whatever your hydrate is, right? So you take 1 gram, and this would be your 2nd gram, right? And then you'd record what the difference is in the weight. Then you'd move it once again back over the burner. Once there, you take the lid of the container and place it on top, leaving it slightly ajar to prevent contaminants from going in while still letting the water vapor leave the container, right? Now, once you've done this, you take the lid off and let it cool once again. Once it's cooled off, once again you're going to check to see if it's too hot. If it's not too hot, you transfer it back onto your scale and you measure the difference in the weight. Now, what you'd actually want to do is go through this process a few more times, right? So you would then put it back on the burner, let it go for 5 to 7 minutes again, and then let it cool. Once it's done cooling, put it on the scale until the reading that you get from the scale is within 0.1 of a gram consistently. Once you've done that, you would then take the difference of the difference in mass. That's how much water you'd lost, right? Then you'd put that over the weight of the entire hydrate, and then multiply that by 100, and that would give you your percent water loss, or the amount of water that was in the hydrate before it became an anhydrate.